Hey everyone, I'm Sumit Todi. Welcome you to this Excel learning platform. And we have developed this well-structured Excel mastery course in order to help you understand the Microsoft Excel in a more meaningful and simpler manner. So, in this Excel, we will be dealing with all the useful topics that can help you in your business and in your career journey. So, in this video, we will be talking about the pivot table in Excel. So moving towards the pivot table in Excel, let's say how to create a pivot table. Simply, we can see that whenever we are creating a pivot table, there are few guidelines we need to follow before creating it. So the guidelines is the columns should not be merged. That is, heading should be proper and separate, right? So here, let us take here. Let's say we have a data over here, and under we have fiscal, brand, week, month, region, state, city, quantity, and amount. As the PPT says, the columns should be separate, right? They should not be merged. This first row indicates the header of our data. So here it says clearly says that our heading is not merged. So accordingly, that means we can go with this data because we have separate heading in first row for this particular data. We have brand wise data, week wise data, month wise data, region wise data, state wise data, and city wise data. So what is the next step? Here it says we need to press Ctrl plus A to select the entire data, and then click on insert and go to pivot table. Then it says a dialog box will pop up where you will need to select the data you want to analyze and select the worksheet where you want to place your data. So once this step get completed, a pivot table pops up in the window, and we will have basically four options that are filters, columns, rows, and values. And remember, field section will disappear once you place the cursor of the pivot table. Let's see what exactly is this. So here, let me take press Ctrl plus A as mentioned in the our PPT. We are clicking insert in the ribbon tab, and let's click on the pivot table. And here, let me. It says that table range is this, which I've already selected, and where I want to pivot table report to be placed. Let's say it's new worksheet itself. Okay, I'm clicking on new worksheet and it is done. So now it says pivot table has been inserted in new worksheet. Now let us look after the exercise in our question and answer sessions. So now you can create a simple pivot table with given data which we have done. Check what is the quantity of all the brand as written over here, right? What is the quantity of all the brand? Let us check. For that, you let us place brand in the row. See, all the brands are appearing. Let us take since the font brands. It should be Calibri, and let me go back to the pivot table. And what is the quantity, right? Quantity is the value. So this clearly shows me the quantity of Adidas, Allen Solly, Beyond Humans, Reebok, and Zara. See how simple it is to create a pivot table in Excel, and it gave me the summarized report of entire data which is given over here. Correct? This is the entire data. Now I have created in the summarized format. Now let us to look at the second question, practice 2. Check which brand is providing highest revenue. So let us do that also. Revenue means this is the amount which the revenue which we have given by brand. So let us keep it in the value section. See, now we have the revenue of the amount. Now here we can see which brand is giving us the highest revenue. Let us add in the data in proper number format. Simply select the data and click on comma style icon in order to make it in number format, proper number format, and reduce the decimal of the data. Now from here you can analyze which brand is providing us the highest revenue among all the brands. Now next, coming to the next practice, you can check total sales of each brand in each month by placing month in rows and brands in columns. Correct. We can place month in row column and brand in column and check the total sales. Correct. Let's move again to the pivot table. Let me put month. Let me put brand in the row itself, and let me put month in the column, right? Which has been said in our practice. So here, whenever I put month in the column, you can see that the months get pops up in the column section. Let me disappear the pivot table value field setting. And here, once I place the month in the field section, let's say column section, and the brand in the row section, this gives me the entire quantity, right? It is given a quantity. It gives me the entire quantity of the brand. And what about the revenue? I have also put on the revenue over here. Revenue is appearing from here again. Sum of amount means it is the revenue earned by the particular brand. What if I want to show only revenue? I will be removing the quantity from the values field. Let me pick the quantity and drag it back in upper field. Now coming to the next question. So I hope you all got this thing. I have removed the quantity, and you can see only the sum of amount is got appear in a pivot table. These are our brands, and this is the sum of revenue earned by each brand in the particular month. So generate the region wise report by placing region in rows, brands in column to generate the report region wise. So if you want region wise report, let's say not month wise, I deselect the month and I select the region. Let's say region is over here. I simply check this and let me put this region not in row, but let me drag it to the column side. See, this is the region wise sales report of the different brands and depicting the sum of revenue earned by total revenue, let's say cumulative revenue earned by each brand for a particular region. So I hope you got this, really like this technique, friends. Coming to the another practice. From filter you can select top 5 or bottom 5 items, and you can create a report state wise, city wise, and so on. What does that mean? Means you can drag some items in the filter section as well. Let's say we have a report filter over here, and if you drag over here you can check the top 5 items, or you can filter the data. It means, let's say we want to filter the month wise. Let's, if I put the month over here, and here what I can do, the filter gets appear over here in the topmost, in the upper part of pivot table. Whenever I click over here and I click on the data which gets generated under this filter, so since we have used month filter, all the data in the month filter will get pops up. So let me select Jan. Let me select Jan and click OK. So this is the sales of all the brands in the month of January, and it's a region wise. And if you want state wise, I will click on state over here and I remove the region. So see, this is the state-wise report of all the brands in the month of January. And if we want to take the report in the month of March, this is the sales of all the brands in the month of March, and it's a state-wise report. Means in Andhra Pradesh, the sales value was INR 990 to 35. In Assam, this is the amount. Likewise, we get the report state-wise, correct, in the month of March. Even I can make a multiple selection. Let's say I want the report in the month of May, June. Let's say select multiple items. So we check it, and May, June, and let's say I want in August. So this will give me the cumulative report of the sales of May, June, and August. If I click on OK, see, this is the cumulative report of the sales. This of the brand. Let's say this 104.85 is the cumulative sales of Adidas for Andaman Nicobar Island for May, June, and the months we selected. Accordingly, for Andhra Pradesh, it's 55 lakhs, and this is the way how which we can analyze use pivot table to make let's say analysis more in a more better format. So I hope you might have find the pivot table very much useful through this video. Definitely, you can use this pivot table for the analysis for making detailed analysis of your sales, your business, your whatever the venture you are running with. And now with this video, it's definite that you can make the use of pivot table in your daily life. So that much for this video, and many new techniques and very wonderful tricks are coming on the way for pivot table. So see you in the next video, friends. Bye bye. See you.